Hi, my name is Faisal. Today I'll be explaining lesson 5.2, Exploring the Periodic Table. The role of electron. The periodic table is organized by the atomic number, which is the number of protons in an atom. For a neutral atom, the number of protons and electrons are equal, which makes it neutral. The chemical properties of a group depends on the number of valence electrons. For example, group 1, which is alkali metals, have one valence electron because it is in group 1. For group 3 to 12, they don't have a certain amount of valence electrons because it varies. For group 13 to 18, you have to subtract 10 from the group number to get the amount of valence electrons found in each group. Electron arrangement, sodium atom. So for the sodium atom, in the first energy level, it has 2 electrons. For the second energy level, it has 8 electrons. For the third energy level, which is the outermost, has only 1 electron. Electron arrangement, continued. You can know the electron arrangement of an element if you know where the element is on the periodic table. Here you have a picture of the periodic table, and let's say you take a random element and you look at its atomic number. Now you know how to make the electron arrangement for that certain element. Ion formation. The process of either gaining or losing is called ionization. Ionization occurs between two elements that do not have a filled outer energy level. Therefore, they need to lose an electron or gain an electron, and it can be more than one electron. A charged atom is called an ion. If an ion is negatively charged, which means gained one or more electron, it is called an anion. If an ion is positively charged, that means lost or more than one electron, is called a cation. Lithium atom after ionization. Here the lithium atom loses one electron. So here the lithium atom before ionization, which is the picture on the left, has 2 electrons in the inner energy level and 1 in the outer. After ionization, it only has 1 energy level, which is 2 electrons. Group 1 forms positive ions and group 17 forms negative ions. Once an atom loses an electron, it becomes positively charged. In group 1, all the elements have 1 valence electron. It can be easily taken away, which means lose, to form a cation. If that electron is taken away, the atom becomes stable because it has a filled outer energy level by 2, because the first energy level is filled by 2. For the second energy level, it is filled by 8 electrons, so it becomes stable. In group 17, all elements have 7 electrons, so they can easily gain 1 electron and become an anion. How are elements classified? As you have learned in the previous slides, elements are classified by the same amount of valence electrons, but there is a more general classification to these elements. The periodic table is classified into 3 separate parts, which are metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. In the background picture, as you can see, the silver elements are metals, the blue elements are metalloids, and the yellow ones are nonmetals. Structure of the periodic table. As you can see here, the first dot it has metals, the second one nonmetals and metalloids. Those form up the periodic table. 3 categories of elements. As you can see here, we have 3 columns, one for metals, one for nonmetals, and one for metalloids. So the first one, metals, copper and lead. For nonmetals, carbon and sulfur. Metalloids, tellurium and silicon. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you like it.